What's up, guys and gals? It's Roy from Roy's Customs, and today I'm going to be taking the bumper off, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot the bumper. There's a 10 millimeter here, two 10 millimeters in here, which I ended up having to cut out a little bit with a set of 10 snips so that I can get my big hand down in there so that I can get those. And then there's two more on the other side in the same spot. And then you actually have two 10 millimeters, one on each side over here, and then in the middle you have a plastic screw. So it's not really that hard to take these ZX2 bumpers off. So, anyways. Now, as far as taking these indicator, turn signal, fog lights out, I believe these are 7 millimeter. They might be 6 millimeter. Hold on. Yeah, they're 7 millimeters. So there's just the three little bolts that hold these in. I want to take these out so that I don't mess them up sanding them or anything like that. So same way with anything else, you just want to kind of get stuff out of your way to make it a little bit less messy, as it were. Now we're on to the hand sanding in some of these smaller areas. You may not get every single solitary bit of it down in there, but a lot of this will be hidden, even though you still want it to look good and not all messed up. What I'm going to tell you now is whether you're hand sanding or using a palm sander or whatever, make sure you're following the contours of your whatever you're doing, your bumper, your fender, or whatever. Make sure you're following your contours, because you're not trying to reshape the bumper, you're just trying to sand it. Okay, I've been sanding on this for quite a while, trying to get as much as I can down in these little crevices and stuff to try to make sure that it's not going to start separating or anything. But you have several different kinds of primers that you can use. There's everything from self-etching to epoxy primer, which pretty much sticks to about everything. But when you're dealing with plastic, you'll want to get a good adhesion promoter if you go all the way down to plastic. But being I'm not going to really need it. Finishing up the wipe down, and then we will get into the primering. There's just a little bit left in that can after doing this entire bumper, which is not bad. I knew I could do it, but having all these little spots that you have to work your way in and around. But I do have a little bit left after this dries. Hit any touch-up spots that I need to hit. Pardon me. As far as like doing the body work, I'm not really going to do it right now. I'm actually going to wait on it until on the bumper anyways, until after I get the entire car primered. I may actually do a few of these spots to show you a few things with the body filler, but I'll have to save enough primer to actually primer that spot. There are a few spots that are big enough that I think you guys will be able to see, and I'll go ahead and get rid of them so that we can just kind of do a video maybe tomorrow or something. But anyways, for right now, there are spots you can see. They're like big gouges, and those are what I'm going to fill in on the bumper, but I ain't going to worry about it right at this second, because that's not what this video is about. This video is about getting your bumper cleaned up, getting it roughed up. Make sure you're not destroying your edges. It is okay to get rid of some of the mold lines, because in the mold of like the bumper mold, when it goes down in there, there's cast. Like with aluminum, they have cast lines. Well, it's sort of the same thing, only with plastic or rubber plastic stuff. Anyways, it's okay to get rid of those, because most of the time they're usually around like the edges of the mold where it was put together. But anyways, you can get rid of those. There was a few around in the middle and stuff, and there was some other around the edges up around the lights and stuff. It's okay to get rid of those. If it looks like it's part of the design, then don't get rid of it. But usually if it's like a sharp edge, then it was probably a cast line or a mold line, and you can just get rid of it and it's fine. It won't hurt anything, and actually it'll improve it, because you're actually getting rid of a factory flaw. So anyways, I think that's going to be about it for now. Like I say, I got a little bit of primer. I'm gonna let this dry real good, and then I'm gonna check it out a little later, and then I'm gonna put it back on. Like I say, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 millimeters, one little screw, plastic screw in the middle, and then 2 8 millimeters down on this side as well. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notifications, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.